We're with the 2006 Michigan Open champion for the 6th time, Scott Hebert. Congratulations, Scott.
Thank you very much.
Now, when did you get the word that you were going to be employed here again?
Well, Tom McGee and I have stayed in touch. He knew of my interest to come back up, and if the position was available, that he'd be interested in me, and then we'd have to get it approved from his bosses. But ever since I left, Tom and I have remained friends and continue to be friends.
That's terrific. Now, since you just left Sunnybrook down in Grand Rapids last week, did you get a chance to play a practice round here, or do you kind of know this course?
Well, I know the course quite well, but it's always nice to get out and play. I played one night after, I think it was Friday night after my first day.
Well, nobody has mastered a golf course in this state that I know of like you have. I mean, Al Watters won 6 times, but he won on 5 different golf courses.
And that's pretty amazing to do it over 5 courses. Obviously this one suits me well, and hopefully they'll continue to keep it here.
No, you might have something to do with that, won't you?
I'll try my darndest to keep it here.
What did you think when you were in the UP and you probably heard stories about how fearsome the bear was? I mean, when this started here 25 years ago, I did a worst ball. The highest score in every hole, the 9s were 81-80.
Yeah, I remember coming here in college, and we came up and played. And I remember it because on number 1 I made an 8, on number 2 I made an 8. And I thought, this is the hardest place I've ever seen. But it has softened up a little bit since then. They've cut down some of the heather, but it's still a great test of golf and just a wonderful course.
Well, it seems like you play the Chuck Kosis game of fairways and greens. You seem to be an accurate driver and a good iron player.
Yeah, I would say that's 2 of my strengths. Being able to control it off the tee and control my distances, which equates to success here at the Bear.
So now what are your plans for the rest of the summer? Are you going to play in the section championship?
I just became a PGA member December 2nd, so I will be playing in the section championship and the CPC. They combine those 2 events in August, so I look forward to those.
You know what? You're way behind Al Watters. He won 9 of them.
Well, I'll try for my first this year.
Very good. Congratulations, Scott, and good luck here at the resort.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, good tournament. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for staying around for the conclusion of this year's Michigan Open Championship. My name is Kevin Helm. I'm the Executive Director of the Michigan PGA. I'd like to welcome you to the awards ceremony for this year's Michigan Open. The first thing I'd like to do is start with a huge thank you to our host facility here, Grand Traverse Resort and Spa. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Speaking of Grand Traverse Resort and Spa, I want to recognize some key people that made this week a success. Tom McGee, the Director of Golf Operations, Paul Galligan, Director of Golf and Grounds, Scott Hebert, PGA Head Professional. Scott, how's that sound? Without further ado, I'd like to recognize our low amateur this year, Randy Hutchison, playing at a Grand Traverse Resort. This is very exciting for the resort, kind of a clean sweep here at the top. But Randy finished the tournament at 7 under par. Randy, if you would please come forward, we have a nice award for you. I'd like to recognize our runner-up this year. He's a professional, playing from out of Jackson, Michigan. Brian Stewart finished the tournament at 8 under par. Brian, congratulations on a great week. And as this crowd all knows, our champion this year for the 6th time, his 6th victory, he joins only Al Watters as the only other player with 6 Michigan Open victories. Scott Hebert new head professional at Grand Traverse Resort. 12 under par. Scott, another great week. Congratulations. And last but not least, we have a crystal trophy from Sterling Cut Glass to recognize you as the champion of the 2006 Michigan Open.
Wow, 6 times, that's pretty amazing. After those first 5, I haven't been up here in a long time, and you wonder if it's ever going to happen again, but it sure feels good. I'd like to thank all the volunteers, Mrs. Cohn and her crew for, you see them year in, year out. I hope my fellow professionals are thanking them the same way that I am. And without them, we really couldn't make this event as professional as it is. Kevin and his staff, just another outstanding championship. Paul setting up the golf course, very nice. I'd like to thank my wife and son for all they do for me. They're my inspiration. And everyone, thanks for coming out and watching.